Today's video is a book review for C.S. Lewis's Prince Caspian, and to go along with that is a time-lapse of a painting that I've done from that book called Lucy and Aslan. Hey guys, Deirdre here, All Things Art and Books. How yous doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the fourth in the series of my Chronicles of Narnia series, and today I'm painting a painting that I took inspiration from Prince Caspian. And the painting is, there's a scene in the book with Lucy looking across this gorge and she spots Aslan in the distance. And Lucy, of course, is one of the four Pevensey children that were in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. And the four children at this part of the book have lost their way. And Lucy spots Aslan and she knows that's the way to go, even though there appears to be this huge gorge between them. But nobody else sees him at that part of the book. But she knows that because Aslan's standing there, that is the only way to go. So I hope you enjoy the video. I'll give my book review whilst you watch the time lapse. So let's get into the video. A year has passed since the four Pevensey children, Peter, Susan, Edmund and Lucy, got back from their first trip to Narnia, which of course we read about in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. So Prince Caspian starts out where they're suddenly whisked back to the land they love so much. But Narnia time and our time run differently, and whenever they come back to Narnia they find it to be much, much different than their first trip there. It doesn't take too long before they discover that hundreds and hundreds of years have gone by, and Narnia is a very different place where hardly anyone believes in Aslan, and the old Narnians who do believe have gone into hiding along with the talking beasts and tree spirits. So the country is ruled by the usurper Miraz, who is a Telmarine, and the Telmarines are hated and feared by the old Narnians. Prince Caspian is Miraz's nephew, but he loves the stories of the old Narnia and Aslan that he has heard. And so when Caspian discovers that his life is in danger, he runs away and finds the old Narnians and joins forces with Peter, Susan, Edmund and Lucy to fight the evil Miraz. So I loved this fourth book in the series. It was lovely to be back in Narnia itself again after the slight detour we made with the horse and his boy. And Prince Caspian's character is very well drawn. He is a very likeable character, and we really root for all the characters in their quest to defeat the evil Miraz. One of my favourite characters was actually a character called Reepicheep, who was this very valiant mouse who was a great warrior, and he was just super. But I felt I was nearly going to paint him, but I felt that the film Disney had just done such a wonderful job of characterising Reepicheep that I just couldn't better that. So I decided to go with this scene instead, where Lucy spots Aslan on the other side of the gorge and is just so pleased to see him again. I also love how Aslan gently reprimands Lucy for not coming to him regardless of what the others thought. But he is just full of forgiveness and full of love for Lucy, and she helps her to do the right thing the next time. And that is just, again, because Aslan is a mirror of Jesus Christ, that's what he does with us too. We'll gently be reprimanded but help us to do the right thing in future. So anyway, Prince Caspian, all in all, super book. I would give it actually about a 4.5 stars. I didn't feel it was quite as strong a story as the first three, but just because I felt it kind of didn't, the ending maybe just wasn't as strong as the rest, but that's just a personal preference. It really was a great story. 4.5 stars, highly recommended, and I'm now looking forward to the voyage of the Dawn Treader. So anyway, this wraps this video up for this time, and I hope you enjoyed the painting, the book review and the time lapse.